Good morning, my jewels. Happy Saturday. Today is the 25th of February. So today's video, we're going to talk about overdeep conditioning. I did touch bases on this, I believe, last year, if I'm not mistaken, about overdeep conditioning and what it can cause in the hair. So these were questions that were brought up again, and I just decided to do a specific video on that, what can happen to the hair strands, the follicles, if you over deep condition. Okay, so I'm going to add another laundry, and it's a little after 9 o'clock, and then I'll come back and then I'll talk more about over deep conditioning. Okay, for those of you who are interested, stay tuned and keep watching. Okay, I am back. All right. Thank you guys so much once again for your prayers. I really appreciate every last one of you. For those of you who are new here, our mother passed away January 15th. She has been sick for a while. She had developed multiple blood clots in her lungs. And then the doctor also, when she did the mammogram, she also found a mass under her left breast, and it was cancer. But by that time, it was just too late to do anything. My mama was 89 years old. She did have a birthday before she left. We all had went over there and we had dinner, spent time with her. And we just been going over there every day after work, you know. It's really been very hard, and it got to the point where she wasn't able to do anything. You know, she was just like a baby. You know, you have to wash the baby up. You have to wipe the baby, take the baby to the bathroom. You know, my mother got to that state because she wasn't able to walk. Okay, so, but she's gone home to be with the Lord. My mother is saved, and she taught all of us the word of God, and she instilled that in us. And here today, we're all saved, and we're teaching that to our children. I've taught that to our children and now our grandchildren. So, but thank you all once again. Okay, thank you ever so kindly. So today's video, I'm going to talk about over deep conditioning the hair. All right. Once upon a time, years ago, I too over deep conditioned my hair because I thought that was something that was necessary to do when I started watching YouTube 2012. And back then, a lot of women were over deep conditioning their hair. They would get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, wash their hair, put the deep conditioner in, and don't take it out until maybe 1, 2 o'clock that afternoon. Or they would sleep in it, put it in their hair, wash their hair about 6 o'clock at night, and then take it out the next day around 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. Well, if they knew what I know right now, they wouldn't be doing that, because it's really harmful to over deep condition the hair. Even if you're over deep conditioning for 3 hours, that's very harmful for the hair. Okay, so this is what I found that will really damage the hair. It will clog the hair follicles, and at that point, the hair follicles will not be able to breathe. It won't get enough oxygen or nutrients that it's supposed to get. Also, you would attract dust and also dirt. The hair would easily be build up. It would have build up very easily. It would also weigh the hair down. Also, over deep conditioning causes the hair structures to be gummy. It would also change the hair structures as well. And also it would cause your hair to have split ends, and also eventually it will break off over time. I won't say this will happen overnight, but over time, over deep conditioning will cause damage to the hair. All right, so things I know now, I wished I've known those things about 10, 15 years ago. You know, so my hair did get neglected a few months back because mama wasn't feeling well, and I had a house to run. I was still going to work, and then it was just a lot. It was just a load, and I'm still going through. So I neglected a little bit. So my hair is not like it was on this side. My right side, it broke off a little more then the left side, and I sleep on then the left side, I sleep on this side, but I don't sleep on this side. So it just broke off, and that was due to just dryness and neglect. That was basically it. And then I was flat ironing, and then I even put bumps of curls and stuff in there, and I know I shouldn't have been doing that. And instead of me wrapping my hair, I just got a bonnet. I didn't even comb it. I just put the bonnet on, and that was it. And when my hair was in a bun, I wasn't even taking care of it. I just left it there. I take a brush it up, and just leave the bun there. So I was just neglecting my hair because of the situation that we were facing at that time. So now I'm trying to do everything that I can to keep my scalp and my hair hydrated and moisturized. So once again, if you have conditioners and they state to leave it on for 3 minutes, then you want to leave it on for 3 minutes. Sometimes I do 5, depending on, my hair. But other than that, I just leave it on for 3 minutes, and that's it. So this one I have here is the Shea Moistures. This is the raw butter. I've been using this collection for 10 years now, and this is their moisturizing conditioner. Now, I do use this as a deep conditioner. It states to leave it on for 3 minutes. That's it. So whoever the scientists that put this together, they've already tested out, and it will work within those 3 minutes. You may not feel that it will work, because sometimes people feel that deep conditioning, you have to really deep condition for an hour, 2, 3 hours. That, it's ruining the hair. Okay, so leave it on for 3 minutes. Now, to be honest, I do leave it on for 5 minutes right after I come from under the dryer. I leave it on for another 2 minutes, and then I would take it off, and then I would rinse and style as usual. Okay. Their deep treatment mask, it does say that leave it on for 5 minutes, but if your hair, it also states if your hair is damaged, dry, brittle, whatever, leave it on. If you want a deep penetrating conditioning in your hair, it says leave it on for 30 minutes. Now, all of these I've been using for 10 years now, and I love the way my hair feels and look after I use this. A lot of people hair, it doesn't act right in everybody's hair, okay? But praise be to God, it does act right in mine, and that's why they're still in my hair, my regimen. But if your hair is damaged, like I stated, this says 30 minutes under your hooded dryer. But if not, and you're keeping up your hair is on a schedule when it comes to washing or conditioning, then you can leave it on for 5 minutes, okay? So last one that I also use is a conditioning from my L. This is their hydrating conditioner. Now this one says 15 minutes, and that's exactly what I do. I leave it on for 15 minutes under my hooded dryer. Now, if I'm not under the hooded dryer, if I'm too busy to just sit for 15 minutes, I would still leave it on for 15 minutes and do what I have to do around the house. But I would double the plastic on my hair. Instead of wearing one, I would put 2 on, and then I would just wrap my hair, and then I'll do anything I have to do around the house just to generate a little heat so I can get that moisture. And this works as well within those 15 minutes. So the point of this video is don't over deep condition your hair, okay? It's not going to make matters better. It's going to make matters worse, okay? The over deep conditioning will cause your hair to look dull. It will cause your hair to be gummy. It will also weigh your hair down. It will also change the structure of your hair for the worst. Your hair can also have too much moisture, and the hair will begin to swell up. When this happens, the hair can break, okay? Because it has too much moisture. It's not getting enough oxygen, because it clogs the hair follicles, and that's not good for the hair at all, okay? So please be mindful whenever you're deep conditioning your hair, okay? If you have any questions on this video and what I said about these conditioners or over deep conditioners, just leave me some comments down here, okay? And I would do my best to answer every last one of your questions. So also look it up about over deep conditioning, and you would find out as well. So if your hair is, I want to say, damaged, you know, then you can go like 30 minutes with your conditioner, but get ones that states 30 minutes like this one. Sometimes they would say 15 minutes, you know, or 20 minutes, or 10 minutes, but you want to get something that's telling you to do 30 minutes. You know, always read the packaging. Don't ignore any of the packagings that you get when it comes to your products. You have to read those. Don't just get them and use them. You have to read them, okay? Knowledge is better than having no knowledge at all, okay? So a few years back, I didn't have any knowledge on using these products. I did read them, or sometimes I just overlooked them. I just picked them up, put them on my hair, and boom, I just left it on for 3-4 hours. For real, thought I was doing something, but I was damaging my hair. I was really damaging my hair, okay? And how you apply your conditioners is not supposed to be at the roots, because I used to do that too. And I would try to put it on the new growth of my hair, but you're actually supposed to put it in midsection of your hair and then work your way down. This is how you apply your conditioners to your hair. You can read that as well. Just do your research, and once you have the knowledge, you would do better. Okay, so I would like to thank everyone for joining me here. I hope and pray that you have a good Saturday and Sunday, and Lord's will, you will see me in the next video. Thank you ever kindly for watching me. God bless you. Mwah.